Now, starting this month, customers of the Ghana Water Company should expect erratic flow of water as the company says it has been forced to ration water supply. In a statement signed by the head of communications, Stanley Mate, the company is faced with water supply challenges with the onset of the dry season. Meanwhile, they are advising individuals to find efficient ways to use water, including the indiscriminate water of lawns with treated water. Let's bring you details of that statement released by the company. Now, according to the statement, with the onset of the dry season, the entire country is expected to experience challenges with water supply because of the depletion of raw water from the various water bodies. As a result, consumers may encounter erratic flow of water in some parts of the country, especially the Greater Accra, Ashanti, Central, Western, and Northern regions. The statement continues to say the management of the Ghana Water Company Limited wishes to assure the consuming public and it has put in measures to ameliorate the situation. Management therefore wishes to call on all to be part of the solution. Hence, consumers are advised to strictly adhere to the following conservation measures. Now, what are the conservation measures? According to the statement, one of the things you can do to help is to cease indiscriminate watering of lawns with treated water. You have to be moderate use of treated water for car washing by resorting to the use of bucket instead of hosing. Now, shut all taps when not in use. Repair all leakages in your homes like overflowing reservoirs and dripping taps, valves, among others. The little drops also swell your water bills, they say. Now, they again say that report all burst pipes and leakages immediately to the nearest Ghana Water Company Limited district offices, customer service centers, and fault officers. And report all persons engaged in illegal connections, bypasses, and all malpractices against the Ghana Water Company Limited. You can also send Google GPS locations, pictures, and videos of the burst and leakages on the Ghana Water Company Limited WhatsApp lines 0555 12 33 93 and 0555 15 55 24. WhatsApp information only and not calls. The public can also call Ghana Water Company Limited on these numbers 0207 38 50 89 and 0207 38 50 90. So those are the information that they have been able to provide us that we can help them in this period of dry weather. Moving on to others. So let's go on Zoom now. Head of Public Relations of the Ghana Water Company, Stanley Mate, joins us with more details. Grateful that you have been able to join us. How long are we expecting this to last?
Thank you very much for having me. I wish I could tell, but for now, because of climatic changes and climate change, as we know, it's a bit difficult to determine whether it would end in a month or two. But all we are saying is that the Ghana Water Company Limited has put in resilient measures, and we also expect that customers and consumers will also play their role so that together we can minimize the impact of the current situation. You realize that trees that give our water bodies cover have all been cut away because of the farming activities. We also are aware that the pollution of our river bodies has silted most of our river bodies, and as such, rate of evaporation is high, and we don't have a huge volumes of water in our river bodies. So it becomes very difficult in these trying times. So we expect everybody to play a role so that at least together we can all manage the situation so that the impact will not be severely felt on us. Thank you.
You talk about the cutting down of trees that give shelter to our water bodies. Why haven't we have that robust policy to ensure that we preserve trees, especially along the river banks?
The Water Resources Commission, together with the Ghana Water Company Limited, under the auspices of the Ministry of Sanitation and Water Resources, have been doing a lot of tree planting along our river bodies. But farming activities and other human activities that pollute our river bodies keep compounding our situation, keep worsening the situation. So we still find ourselves where we find ourselves. But we are hopeful that some of the trees that have been planted could yield some results in the very near future And year in, year out, day in, day out, we keep planting trees. There are a lot of civil organizations that are also into tree planting, and we are hoping that together we will all do the needful and to save the current situation that we find ourselves in.
Well, we'll plant, but like it has happened, if there's no measure in place to prevent the cutting of trees, especially along the river bodies, they will still cut them. So what are we doing to ensure that cutting or felling of trees along the river bodies are prevented so that we don't find ourselves in this situation that we are in now?
Okay, so in this vein, there are about 2 or 3 ministries working together to ensure that this is done. So the Ministry of Sanitation and Water Resources under Honorable Sisi Dabnadapa, the Ministry of Lands and Forestry, and then civil service organizations, NGOs, and everybody is involved in tree planting. Now the policies are being laid out by the Water Resources Commission. Okay, and when these policies are passed and into law, and law enforcement agencies are empowered, and then I think we can see some results. So, but currently, I think everything is fine. We are educating a lot of the farmers along our river bodies, and we are hopeful that they'll seize this attitude of theirs. For instance, around Barakese in the Ashanti region, a few months ago, we were there with our sector minister, Honorable Cecilia Gradapa, reformed Otunfo Oseichitu, and he has also gotten involved. And everybody is involved because if that is not done, the situation will be quite dire in the very near future. So everybody is involved, and we are hoping that we should see some results soon.
And I guess, as usual, Galamsey is also playing a role here.
It's a serious part of the process, and with Galamsey, all of us will have to get involved. Okay, the government is involved, media men are involved, everybody will have to get involved. In our own small way, we could advise even our colleagues, our friends who are into these illegal activities to put an end to it. We shouldn't also look at the bigger picture. Even the small things that we can do can help in curbing this menace. So let's all get involved. Let's all use the opportunities that we have, media men, everybody, and then let's put an end to this ekaka.
Okay. Honorable Stanley Marty, I'm grateful that you could join us. He is head of communications for the Ghana Water Company Limited. And that's how we wrap up the bulletin for you today. There's more news on myjoyonline.com. My name is Samuel Kojo Brace. Do enjoy the rest of our shows and have a great morning.